Way hi and welcome to Geordieland 1892. I'm back. I'm sorry I disappeared, but honestly, work constraints were just so much. I just really didn't have time to put anything up on the channel. But I'm back in time for the opening of the transfer window, the summer transfer window, which opens on Friday. Well, there's a list as long as your arm, isn't there, of players. There always has been since actually the takeover on the 7th of October last year. We've been linked with everybody. Apparently, allegedly we're the richest club in the world, and everybody's basically putting their 10 penneth in and saying that we're going to sign this one, and the list just goes on and on and on and on and on. Obviously, Ekitike seems to be a probable signing for Newcastle from Rennes. Apparently, it's just personal details that they're trying to cut through at the moment. So I wonder whether he will be the first announcement of the summer transfer window. Obviously, the Sven Botman saga is going on. I mean, we tried to get him in January, didn't want to move in January. It seems that AC Milan are after him as well. They've just had a takeover. Redbird, who basically own 10% of Liverpool, I believe. They took over AC Milan, the Italian giants, and they've just won the league this season. Paolo Maldini apparently is very, very keen to bring Sven Botman into the club. Will we be able to persuade him to come to Newcastle instead? It's a big question. Who knows? Will the lure of AC Milan and their 1.2 billion takeover sway the player? I don't know. But I would love to see him at Newcastle. He would be a brilliant acquisition. Also, Diaby, who plays at Bayer Leverkusen, his name's been on the lips, and apparently Bayer Leverkusen are wanting a lot of money for him, up to about 60 million apparently. He's another player I would love dearly to see at Newcastle United. But there is that Newcastle United tax, isn't there? All clubs are trying to sift a bit of money from us at the minute. Obviously Paqueta, Bruno's mate, he would be another great acquisition for the club. I've been watching some videos of Ryan Lodi, Atletico Madrid, the left back. I think he would be a really good signing. He's great up that left wing, and some of the balls that he puts into the box at times, Callum Wilson would absolutely love him, because he would just be eating them up. You know what I mean? Take a look on YouTube at some of his play. He looks really, really sound, and I would love to see Newcastle bring him in. Matt Targett doesn't really look like he is going to sign for Newcastle. I think his family want to reside in the south of England. Never say never, but I think if we can't bring Matt Targett in, I think Renan Lodi would be a perfect signing. He would give Alan Saint-Maximin plenty to do on that wing as well. Obviously Alan Saint-Maximin has been linked with Tottenham as well. I hope to God that doesn't happen. I would love to see ASM play another season at least at Newcastle United, at least having the summer with Eddie Howe, and hopefully putting him on track. Sometimes he frustrates us. He is a world-class player, in my opinion. I think he just needs a little bit of guidance. So it would be an absolute nightmare for me if ASM left to go to Tottenham this time around. Dean Henderson, goalkeeper at Manchester United. Are we going to sign him, or is he just going to come in on loan? Obviously, with the financial fair play, it is going to be, trying to get that balance, trying to bring players in on loan and trying to buy players as well, trying to do as much business as we can, really, just to bolster the squad. But they do say that the Dean Henderson deal looks to be on. Now, also Calvert-Lewin has been mentioned, Traore, oh God, I mean, we just go on and on and on. I also heard in the Italian media in the last few days that Morata, who plays for Juventus at the minute, he's on loan there. Apparently there could be a chance that he would move to Newcastle United. I'm not so sure about that move though. I don't know if he's the right player for us. He is an Atletico Madrid player at the minute, but I'm not sure about that move. I'm not sure. Also, there was talk of Zaniolo from Roma coming to Newcastle. I can tell you now that is not going to happen. The kid's born and bred, and I think he wants to stay here, and I think he wants to, continue to play for Roma. He loves the club dearly. He's been there since a little boy. And I don't think Mourinho's going to let him go at all. So I think you can cross that one off your list. Dan Ashworth started his new role at Newcastle United this morning. He was given the seal of approval by the Premier League yesterday. So that means Dan Ashworth is now at St James's Park, or at the training ground, whatever. I hope he had a canny first day at work. And welcome to the club, Dan. I think this is an absolutely masterstroke by Newcastle United, bringing this man in. He's done very, very well at Brighton and Hove Albion in the couple of years he's been there. He did resign, he was put on gardening leave, but Newcastle United managed to resolve all of that to bring his services to St James's Park by a little thing called compensation. He did very well with the England setup, involved in the DNA project, and prior to that he was at West Brom. So new director of football at Newcastle United. I think he's going to do a wonderful job at Newcastle United. He's got an array of contacts, and I think he will get some really good signings through the door. To help Eddie Howe get signings in through the door. Obviously Newcastle United, we've got deep pockets, we've got plenty of money, but I think the acquisition of Dan Ashworth is going to be a massive thorn in the other big clubs' side in the Premier League. I think he's going to be attracting some good quality talent, and not just, he's obviously going to be looking after the youth development and the women's team. So anyway, great news, and welcome on board. I was hoping on Friday that we might see the unveiling of the kits. Obviously we've had kits leaked. I think I like the kits. If they're going to be the kits for this season, I do like them. I'm not sure about the blue and yellow one, the blue and yellow shirt, but I really do like the home shirt. I like the width of the stripes, and I think it looks really cool. The away kit, the white and green one, absolutely love it. A lot of people are making noises about that, about the fact that it's like, it looks like the Saudi Arabian national team kit. It might. I don't care. It looks nice. And if we've got a Saudi Arabian owner and they want a green and white kit, they're putting the millions into the club. So be it. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to me. I think it looks like a really nice kit. You can mention in the comments below if you agree or disagree with me about that. I would like to hear what people have got to say about that, actually. But me personally, I think they will be two really nice shirts if they are the shirts that come out. Obviously Castor put a little teaser saying that the kits were coming soon, but it remains to see what kind of sponsor as well we're going to have on those shirts and what colours they'll be. We'll have to just wait and see, we can do guesswork till we're blue in the face, really, can't we? Let's just wait and see what happens. Steve Bruce, he's been at it again, hasn't he? making his little mouth go. Apparently, he's accrediting himself. It was him that got the takeover, in so many words. I wish he would just keep his mouth shut, you know what I mean? Listen, he's complaining about the treatment that he got up here. I'm sorry, but it was absolutely poor. Work ethic at Newcastle United. It was proven the team were unfit. The lack of training was unbelievable. 2.5, 3 days a week training. That's not good enough for a Premier League football club. And it was seen. You know, you could see that the players by 65 minutes they were knackered. I just think he put very little into it, and I think he deserved a lot of the criticism he got. He says that he was ridiculed. Yes, you were ridiculed because you didn't do your job properly, and that's why you were let go in the end. You didn't do your job properly. That's what happens in the real world. If I don't do my job properly, or the listeners or viewers don't do their job properly at work, you tend to get laid off. That's what happened to Steve Bruce. And to be honest, I just really wish he would keep his mouth shut once and for all. He walked away with a nice profit of £8 million for being crap, basically. His tactical ineptness was just there for all to see. That's pretty much all I'm going to say about Steve Bruce. Just shut it, mate, you know what I mean? We're not interested. Your history. We had to put up with you when you were here. We had to watch that horrible football, which was disgusting. It was disgusting to watch. Very poor. It just ground my gears every time Newcastle played, watching this defensive rubbish and just basically bingoing the ball up that ASM whenever we had a chance. Steve, get on with your job at West Bromwich Albion. Do a poor job there as well. That's all I've got to say about you. Now, Newcastle have been invited to play in the Eusebio Cup, playing against Benfica in Lisbon. Teams that have played in that cup in the past have been the likes of Real Madrid, Ajax, Inter Milan, Sao Paulo. I think that'll be a good test for Newcastle United. We've only played them once competitively in history, and that was in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. They beat us 3-1 there, and we drew with them at St James's Park 1-1, and obviously we exited. No semi-final for us, but that was back in 2012. I think this friendly game, pre-season friendly, would be a really good test for Newcastle. Obviously, we've got 2 friendlies at home, playing against Atalanta from Italy. I think that'll be a really good test as well. They're not a bad side, Atalanta. They have an absolutely fantastic nursery for young players. And they're one of the best in Italy, actually, for nurturing players. They've got an unbelievable record in their youth system. But I think Newcastle will get a good test and see where we stand against the likes of teams like that. And then the day after, we're going to be playing Atletico Bilbao. I remember back in the UEFA Cup days when actually we got knocked out by Atletico Bilbao, but the parties in the streets of Bilbao, Newcastle fans and Atletico Bilbao fans having a whale of a time, was absolutely fantastic. That yet again will be another great test. I think they're playing against the right sort of teams, unlike last year when we were playing the likes of York and Rochdale and Doncaster. I think these 3 friendlies that have been announced are good ones, and it will be good to see and a good way to measure where we are against these clubs. Now, I just wanted to spare a thought for poor old Chuck Teody, who passed 5 years ago today. 139 appearances for Newcastle. He left the club to go to China, and he was playing for Beijing Enterprises. he unfortunately collapsed on the training ground and he died. So thoughts and prayers for the warrior, Czech Tioty. We'll never forget that equalising goal that he scored against Arsenal. And that probably the most famous comeback in Premier League history, where Newcastle were being beat 4-0, and they came back in the second half to bring it 4-4. Tioty could have actually wrapped it up and got the winner, and so could Kevin Nolan that in that particular last few seconds of the game. But like I say, a lot of people have been remembering him. A lot of players and managers. I just wanted, on Geordieland 1892 here, I wanted to remember Czech Tioty because, like I say, he was an absolute warrior. So Friday, the opening of the transfer window. This window will continue through until the 1st of September, I believe. Well, it's going to be exciting, isn't it? It's going to be really exciting, and obviously whenever anything happens, I'll be putting up a video. It's like I say, I don't think we're going to spend as much money as what everybody thinks we're going to spend. I've got a feeling that we're going to spend maybe over 100 million quid in this transfer window, but let's hope we can just get some, tweak the team and get some quality in, some real good quality in. And I don't imagine that they're going to bring anything other than quality into the team. I don't think Eddie Howe will permit that, and obviously, Dan Ashworth will be working hard with Eddie Howe at the minute to bring in the right players. So really, that is everything I had to say today. Obviously, anything that happens, I will be putting videos up, like I said. Please remember to hit the like button. It helps the channel a lot. Get the thumbs up there. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It would be nice for everybody, to subscribe to the channel who hasn't. And from Geordieland 1892, I'm out.